Let's go through every physical advantage in fighting, so you can understand your own advantages, learn how you can use them, and also be able to recognize such attributes in your opponent and pick the right strategy against them. Number 1. Long limbs. Limb length is one of the most important physical attributes in fighting. So important that in combat sports, fighters' reach is always listed in their stats. Fighters with long limbs have a clear advantage in striking because they can hit from further away and control distance more effectively. Long limbs also provide advantages in grappling. Longer arms give you more leverage for clinches, takedowns, and submissions. If you have long limbs, your strategy should be to use distance management to your advantage. Use a long guard and keep the fight at a range where you can hit, but your opponent can't. Straight punches are especially effective when you have long limbs, so focus on jabs, crosses, and also long-range kicks. Now, if your opponent has long limbs, don't play his game. At long range, he has the advantage, so closing distance becomes essential. You need to get inside his reach, where his long limbs no longer give him an advantage over you. Also remember that if you are better than your opponent in wrestling, taking the fight to the ground can also be a very good strategy. Number 2. Large hands. Large hands increase the mass behind your strikes and also give you better grip in grappling. There's no specific strategy you can build around large hands. It's simply a raw physical advantage, more power in strikes and better grip in grappling. Next, fast or slow twitch muscle fibers. Most people have a relatively balanced mix of both fiber types without any clear advantage. But in some people, one type is more dominant. Muscle fiber composition affects your power and endurance. Fighters with more fast twitch fibers tend to be more explosive and powerful, but their muscles fatigue faster. On the other hand, fighters with more slow twitch fibers have greater muscular endurance, but slightly less power. To find out which fibers are more dominant in your muscles, observe yourself during martial arts training and strength training sessions. If you're much stronger at first, but your muscles burn out and your strength drops quickly, you're likely fast twitch dominant. But if your performance stays steady and you can keep going for long periods, you're likely slow twitch dominant. Here is how you can pick your strategy based on your muscle fiber type. If you are fast twitch dominant, your advantage is power. You need to pick your shots carefully, land effective hard strikes, and avoid unnecessary moves to prevent burning out. But if you are slow twitch dominant, your advantage is endurance. You can extend the fight and outlast your opponent. Number 4. Dense bones. Dense bones give you more mass for your strikes, and they also provide more protection against bone fractures. Again, there is no specific strategy you can build around this physical advantage. Number 5. Large shoulders. Unlike boxing, shelling up is not very effective in MMA or in street fights because there are no large gloves to protect you. But if you have large shoulders, this defensive approach can work to some degree because your shoulders provide additional protection. If you have large shoulders, remember that you can use them to block strikes when you are under attack. Next, strong wrists. Strong wrists usually mean more stable joints and better force transfer. They can help with punching and also improve your grip strength. 7. Strong short neck. A strong neck improves head stability when getting punched and reduces the chance of getting knocked out. A strong neck also helps in clinches and submissions. Having a shorter neck is also helpful because it's harder for opponents to grab it and choke you. Next, strong legs and glutes. Legs and glutes are often considered as the most important muscles in combat sports. They help with movement and stability during a fight. They also play a major role in generating power because the lower body contains some of the largest muscles in the body, and your strikes start from the ground up. If you are serious about fighting, focusing on your lower body muscles in your strength training sessions is a must. Last, large flat nose. A large nose can help you receive more oxygen due to larger nasal passages. But if the nose is long and fragile, it can be easily damaged. However, if the nose is flat and has a thick structure, it will be more resistant to strikes. So the ideal nose in a fight would be large, but flat, with a thick structure,